Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Leihua, and I'm Senior Data Scientist at Walmart. In today's video, I want to share how we can leverage 3 unfair advantages and land a career in tech in 2024. So let's get started with a typical workflow of applying job online. We find any hiring company, we go to their career page, find the JD that interests us, we submit our application online. The next day, a recruiter will reach out to you, schedule for a few technical interviews. You'll nail them. Within a week, you will hear back from the same recruiter again, and or being offered a very, very generous, very, very competitive package, everything you wanted. Okay, that's too good to be true, but fortunately, it's true, right? So that's the end of the story, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. See you next time. Bye. Of course, that's not true, right? And hope you guys didn't leave. Or I bet a lot of you guys have experienced this completely the upside of the story. You reach out to the recruiter or recruiters. You reach out to a bunch of hiring managers. You apply hundreds, even thousands of applications, job applications online, but nothing happened. You will never hear back from the recruiter. You will never hear back from the hiring managers. So what happened? I was very, very confused because this was my approach when I tried to find a job outside of academia. So over time, I learned a lot of lessons, and of course, a lot of my friends, they have been very helpful, and they share a lot of learnings, good lessons with me. So finally, I figured out this is not how we find any position in today's market. We should leverage smart approaches. Okay, so first of all, I want to give you guys a few numbers. One of my friends, he told me he tried to hire a data scientist, and within a day there were more than 1,000 applications, just one day. So you can see the odds does not favor us, right? You are competing with one data scientist versus 1,000, even more than 1,000 applicants. So how can you stand out from the crowd in today's job market? Okay, does applying online will help? I do not think so. If applying online is not the only way, how can we leverage any other approaches or other strategies to land a job quickly, right? So that's what I'm going to share with you in today's video. So stay with me. Okay, let's look at a typical job search workflow. In stage 1, we will get a few interview invites. In stage 2, we succeed in some of the interviews. In stage 3, we will land a job offer. So the workflow is very straightforward and nothing fancy. So the key to be successful in stage 3 is to be very successful in stage 1, stage 2. Let me explain. In stage 1, you want to land as many interview opportunities as possible. In stage 2, you want to increase the probability of passing the interviews. There are a few unfair advantage. Unfair advantage 1 is to start early. I started thinking about my transition into the industry in my second year of PhD. So during the process, I changed my mind multiple times. Initially, I wanted to be a business consultant and work in one of the top 3 consulting company, McKinsey, BCG, and Bain, but the plan didn't work out. Then I decided to be a quantitative UX researcher. Again, the plan didn't work out. After a few trials and errors, I decided to be a data scientist and narrowed down my choice to A/B testing. So every single time I change my mind, I need to leverage something to make the decision. So how did I make the transition? How did I make the call that business consultant is not going to work, or UXR is not going to work? I leverage informational interviews. I will ask a lot of insiders about their daily routines, the skill sets, and the challenges that they face each time. And after talking to a few dozen folks who have already been consultant, I have a very good idea of their daily routine and whether this is going to be a good fit for me or not. Okay. Similarly for data scientist. In another video, I have explained how to pick your focus. It basically has 3 components, which include opportunities sizing, goodness fit, and future prospect. I'm going to direct all of you to the other video for the specific breakdown of the formula. And you may just start it out in your journey, right? So how can you best leverage your time? The key takeaways, information interviews. You can always ask other more experienced folks about their input and learn from their perspective. Okay, so the end goal of the first unfair advantage is to by starting early, you will have more time to build up your roadmap, and you have more time to prepare accordingly. All right, so let's look at the second unfair advantage. So you want to land more interview opportunities. How can you do that, right? So what you need is a quality network, because quality network leads to quality result. Your network, your professional network, is your leverage and a success amplifier. I personally found my current role through my network. The question is, how can we build a quality network? So there are 2 strategies that can help. The first one is content writing. Second one is to build a technical portfolio. So I asked ChatGPT to summarize my main idea. So here it goes. The first one, content writing. So the best Leihua is to offer what they seek. If I want to be a data scientist in A/B testing, what could possibly be a better approach than writing online about A/B testing? There's no better alternative. Okay, so writing online can serve you multiple goals. It can create traction. It can help you establish as a domain authority. You can build a network. You can build a community. You can share with your community and learn from your community. It worked out for me very well, and because I write and share online frequently, companies, they reach out to me all the time. And when I reach out to other folks, because they have seen my content, and they are more likely to accept my invitations to connect and talk to me about their daily life. The second strategy is to build a technical portfolio. Again, here's a high-level summary from ChatGPT. Do not chase after birds. Attract them by cultivating a garden. Hiring managers are the birds. Portfolio is our garden. Okay, you guys get the idea, right? AI is so wonderful. So this is doable for everyone, including new grads, especially new grads, I should say, because you guys have done so many group projects, coursework. Why don't you tailor your coursework or group projects, turn them into business scenarios, and attach a few lines of Python code? Try to tell a good story from your data to your business customers. Build some good data story around your skill sets. So I bet a lot of hiring managers are looking forward to read such a detailed analysis. Okay, so it's totally doable, even if you are a new grad, or even if you just have a few years of experience. The end goal here is to establish yourself as a domain authority, and you want to build a meaningful professional network and get referrals when the time is right. The first and second unfair advantages should lend you a ton of referrals and interview opportunities. You should be you should have no problem landing more interview opportunities. But one thing keep in mind is they are just interviews, they are not job offers. Not yet, I should say. How can we turn interviews into job offers? Here's our last unfair advantage: fair forward. Technical interviews have multiple rounds. On the technical side, we have stats, machine learning, programming, Python, SQL. On the behavior side, we have case study. Interviewers will evaluate how we carry ourselves, how we structure our thinking, and how we work with others. So some can be very subjective and beyond your control. So it's very unrealistic to know everything, and you do not have everything under your control. And also, it's very common to fail a few interviews. Do not feel too disappointed or frustrated. After a few rejections, it happens to everyone. And I talk to so many, industry experts. Even for them, they have failed so many tech interviews because, the list of interview questions is so long, and you cannot expect to know everything. What we can do, first off, is to practice. Practice makes perfect. The second one is learn from your mistake. Do not repeat the same mistake twice. In other words, you want to fail forward. Interviews can be daunting and intimidating for everyone. I hope you guys have learned something new from today's video. And if you are trying to find a new job, I totally understand that the job market is not the greatest, and I really wish you guys the best luck. If there's anything you want to learn from my past experience, please let me know in the comment section below. If you find this this type of content useful, please give me a thumb up, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.